Hi everyone. Okay, muscle ups, what do you need? Two things you really need to do a muscle up. The number one thing is you need explosive pull up. So you need to be able to pull as high as possible. So no good pulling it here. It's got to be at least around chest, just below chest height. So you can lean over the bar to get above it because you're in a stronger position when your hands get lower down. You can utilize your shoulders and roll yourself over. But that's the number one exercise I'll show you. So it's basically, just show you a muscle up first. Legs together, tight, glutes tight. You're contracting your body and your core and everything. You're keeping it tight, but you're not squeezing really tight. You're just keeping a nice light contraction to keep everything nice and clean and in a line and your core activated. So it looks like this. Should be nice and clean. Should be no knee lift whatsoever. Legs not involved. It's your upper body. It's pulling you. It's explosive upper body strength. So it looks like this. So you just get normal grip. Now you don't have to. A lot of people will do a kind of called a false grip, which is kind of like a cheat code for it. But what happens if you learn it like that, you never really develop the explosive strength to start to really be able to clean them up. So just get a normal grip. Slightly, maybe your knuckles pointed straight up the sky, and hands about shoulder to slightly wider than shoulder width apart. You can do close in, you can do far. It doesn't matter. But when you're learning, and so just get the hands about shoulder width apart, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna basically let your body swing out, hang out, and get some tension into your body, and then you're going to come back in an angle up over the bar. So you're coming up in a kind of an arc over the bar. So that's what you can do. There's no such thing as going straight up over the bar because it's not possible with the angle of the body and stuff. So you're coming back kind of like a semicircle, a light semicircle, and you're coming up and over the bar. And when you time it right, your body slightly leans forward to keep you from falling back when you're going above the bar. So it looks like this. So legs out together, up, simple as that. Right, so that's the muscle up. You can do it in numerous different ways. That's basically the right way to learn it from day one. A lot of people utilize kipping muscle ups, knees and stuff. You're never really going to get stronger. It's your upper body has to be strong to explode up in the muscle up. Now, as I said, the two exercises I would recommend to get better at this is, number one, the high pull. Now, high pull, the idea of it is you want to be aiming to get your head as high as possible. So pulling the bar as far as possible to as low as you can on your body. Now, I ideally come to around here, but you don't have to go that far. You could basically, as long as you're coming down here, you're below your pecs. So if you're only pulling to here now to start, keep doing it explosively. Do it in sets of 1, maybe 2 max. Take long rests in between it, maybe a minute, a couple of minutes to kind of get that ATP regeneration where you can be explosive again, because you want to be explosive in this. No good, it's not endurance. It's about building that explosive strength in your nervous system. Right, so the high pull looks like this. So you just grab the bar, you hang out, and you pull. And you pull just basically like this here, and a movement like that. So your arms are just pushing like that down, and you're coming up over the bar. So you pull as high as possible. You can see I come there around navel area there, and you can go lower if I want to. Depends how explosive. I'm already after doing a few sets there, so I've done a lot of muscle ups already, so I'm not as explosive as I would be at the start of my workout. But the next step I'm going to show you now. You may have to jump above the bar or get a lower dip bars or whatever for this one. So I'm going to get over the bar, up. Right, so this time you're going to keep a good strong contraction in all your body again. Keep your kind of thighs touching the bar, and I want you to come down. Keep the body as close to the bar as possible, and I want you to come down. And see, when you get to this point here where your chest and everything starts stretching, your shoulders, this is where you're going to hold it as long as possible. And there, and you really scrunch your grip here. So obviously you're not going to be able to do this at the start. You can hear my grip. That's how strong you have to be able to grip it. But the idea is you come down through that as slow as possible and try and even pause down at that point. And then you will create the strength isometrically for that transition. So you're strong in that transition. That's the part where you're leaning over. You've got to twist your hands over. Where after you've been explosive, then you want that strength just to snap and push yourself up over. So those are the two exercises I recommend. There's another exercise, I don't have a band here to show you at the minute, but you can train the muscle up with a band in your feet to learn you that transition. So a good strong band to help push you up over the bar, even get a partner to have your feet, ankles, and push you up so you're learning how to get up over that bar without chicken winging, because you've got to be clean and straight. Because calisthenics, what does it mean? Kalisthenos means beauty and strength in Greek, and it's about being strong but keeping the form clean and looking good, you know, looking aesthetic, because basically that's what calisthenics is about, like gymnastics. It's about the best form possible and keeping the right contraction. Obviously not, you know, leaking energy, being efficient with your energy, but you still have to be, you know, the body has to be tight and has to be strong head to toe. So that's the muscle up. I'll be back again with some other ones. Pull up, I'll be back in another one, because I know there's a lot of people out there in basic level looking for stuff like I say. I'll do the pull up the next day. I've done a live there for a wee while, and I've done this now, so it's kind of basically I'm going to finish off and get some work done now for myself. But yeah, that's the muscle up, so stay tuned guys. I'll go through a couple more little tutorials with you on different things that can strengthen you in core work and stuff like that. So till next time, sláinte and stay tuned. That's a